All right, today is May the 1st, 2026. This is May the 5th, 2025 council meeting. We're going to watch Jayne Morales get up there and talk, and her back and forth with Joel, and then they go into an adjournment. And Joel makes some statements that no record, no recording, no minutes will be taken, no city discussions during the recess or the adjournment. Yet they were doing city discussions during the adjournment or / recess when they charged Darren Knapp and I with disrupting a meeting or disturbing a meeting. And then Joel leaves it into the hands of the police department whether they can charge Jayne or not. Well, they didn't charge Jayne and Paula, but they charged Aaron Knapp and I, and we did less than they did. So let's just watch this for about 10 or 15 minutes, how long it goes.
One member of the public signed up to speak this evening. Our speaker is Jayne Morales, and the topic is Lorain.
Hi, I wanted to address the mayor. I'm the author of that letter that circulated.
Ms. Morales, point of order.
What am I doing?
According to public comment guidelines, item F, speakers will engage in civil discussion through the chair and refrain from personal attacks or speaking to anybody else.
Who the hell am I supposed to speak to at a council?
Violation will result in the removal of the chamber. You can speak, but you do not
I won't even look at him because
you do not direct any comments to anybody
This
other
is a
than
sad thing. This is a sad day. Let me
These are
just
the
say,
rules. You've
that's fine, whatever.
been out here for many years.
That's fine, Joel. That's fine. Thank you. And for all of you that are like, oh my God, here she comes, she's going to talk about it, this ain't right, whatever. That town hall was put on for us. I asked for that town hall along with somebody else. We begged Tony to do that town hall. Why? Because there's crime in our city. And you know what? While we were there and nobody showed up and nobody wanted to read what the police had to say, which was bullcrap anyway, but we had people answering questions for us. We had our sheriff answering questions. We had the county prosecutor answering questions. Why weren't any of you there? There were a few people, but they came for alternative motives. But why weren't you there? Why wouldn't you support the people? This wasn't about Tony. Anyway, there's crime in the city, so what are we going to do about it? Are you guys going to answer the questions that we asked? Are you going to ask? Don't tell me there ain't crime in this city. There is crime in this city. What are we going to do about it? The sheriff went to Catholic Charities. The sheriff went to Catholic Charities the next day and handled an issue that our own police department was supposed to handle. What are you guys going to do? You guys worked for us. For real. You worked for us. How come when we come here, everything's just all roses? And you know what? And thanks for the Democratic Committee for showing up. That was a nice move, Jack. But why aren't you guys working for us?
Okay.
Seriously.
All right, we're done. We're done. Goodbye.
Well, I'll just keep addressing you on Facebook. How's that?
Just a couple points.
Any other meeting?
Okay, we got 2 strikes now on a couple people out there. You ready for number 3? And we will be escorted out. Okay, just a couple points of information. Number 1, anything that is held out of the city council premises, and so there's more than 3 council people attending, that is called a sunshine violation law. Violation of the sunshine laws.
That's a very good point there, Joel, because on April of last year, there was a meeting at the HOA called Morningside, and there was 4 council people there. Victoria Kempton, Mary Spellacy, Sylvia Duvall, and Mary Springowski. I was thrown out of that meeting last year, Joel, because they said it was a private meeting and they had 4 council members there. The mayor was there. The mayor's wife was there. Mallory Santiago was there, who was running for judge. The sheriff was there in his official capacity, which made it an official public meeting. Yet I was told to leave because of her. I'm glad I go back and read this stuff over and over again, Joelle. Because I want to know where that letter is that McCann sent you about me, Joelle. I've been waiting 2 years for it. So let's continue this with your stupid speech that you give every time. You don't even know your own council rules. Council rules are for council. You're ruining this person's First Amendment right to redress. And you're in violation of a 1983, Joelle. Maybe you need to be sued by Jayne and Paula, but they don't want to put up any dough.
In the future, Mr. Demakia, if he so chooses, he is chairman of the police and fire. He could
all the week before.
Could you please ask her to leave? That's enough.
She's only.
He has the right. He has the right to call a meeting in council chambers. Public could come. Council could be here. We can all comment without being in violation of the Sunshine Law. Okay? End of conversation.
But council wasn't speaking.
Miss Morales, could you ask these 2 ladies to please leave? Okay?
Now remember, the meeting is still in session when they are disrupting the meeting. The meeting is still in session. They charged Aaron napping me. The meeting was in recess. Let's continue.
That's the way that I was told it was supposed to be. What's the next step?
The next step, there was 2 training charges.
Right.
I'm stopping the meeting right now to ask
Thank you.
the 2 women to...
He's just stopping the meeting now after he has already told those ladies to leave. That was the 3 strikes. Go back and watch these meetings, Lorain. You can catch these people lying, making up shit as they go.
leave without escort. If they need an escort, they will be escorted out. It's up to the police department to decide what they want to do if they want to press the charges.
Joelle, you're wrong there about escorting them out. The only person with the authority to tell them to leave is the safety service director. And you usurped your authority, Joelle, and you gave it to the police, Joelle. The only one allowed with the authority to tell somebody to leave public property is the safety service director. I'm glad I went back over this because I had forgotten about this. This is going to be more ammo for my case.
I don't care. These are the rules.
Ms. Fellowsy, would you like to motion to temporarily adjourn until these two?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Mr. Arroyo? I'll second it. Please vote.
Ms. Henley, please vote. Thank you. The motion to temporarily adjourn the meeting carries with 4 dissenting votes. Voting no are Mrs. Springowski, Mr. Demakia, Ms. Henley, and Mr. Nutt.
That's funny there. Springowski voted not to adjourn the meeting, yet she was the first one to make a motion to recess a meeting when Ray Carrion yelled at Aaron Knapp. It's funny how she picks and chooses who she's going to have thrown out and who's charged and who isn't charged. I guess Victoria was right that Mary Springowski has pull with the law department and the police department for some reason. Let's continue. This is the May 5th, 2025 City Council meeting.
While we are in adjournment, please do not speak on any city business for Mr. Riley.
Please do not speak upon any city business, according to Mr. Riley. Yet, the motion that Springowski made on October the 20th last year was she made a motion to recess so they could figure out what this disruption was about. Well, how did they figure it out unless that was city business? They had to discuss it during the recess. Right? How can you discuss the reason for this disturbance without discussing it? And if you're discussing it during the meeting, during the recess, they kept the camera going, but she didn't take any minutes because she doesn't even have an oath of office as a clerk. She's illegal. She's not even a real clerk. She's not a sworn-in clerk, let's put it that way.
Thank you. We are going to reconvene the meeting. We had our first test case tonight, and I guess somebody always has to feel they're above the law. So, once again, we've been working on this for how many years? We are not going to have disruptive and disorderly meetings as long as I am the president of council. So I thank you for your cooperation out there, and the council people here also who did choose to follow what our regulations were.
But Joel, you violated Jayne's First Amendment rights to redress during public comment. During public comment is public comment. She can make a public comment. She can address Jack Bradley. She can address Springowski. She can address anybody. That don't mean they have to respond back to her. But see, Jayne and Paula are too chicken shit to put up any money to fight City Hall. I'm not afraid to put up my money to fight them. But the two that started this, that got escorted out, Aaron Knapp and I never got escorted out, yet we're charged with disturbing a meeting. By the law department and by the police department. By some Sergeant Orleano, whoever he is. He did an investigation, and they got some visiting judge to sign it that I disturbed a meeting. Well, my body camera shows differently. But this is your city, Lorain. She voted not to stop the meeting because Jayne is her friend. But I'll fight for Jayne because she got her First Amendment freedom of speech and freedom of redress violated tonight, or May the 5th. But Jayne won't stick up for me. Jayne likes to call me an idiot. But I've never stood at that podium and yelled like she did. But I'm the idiot, right? So this is more of the problem that Lorain has. There's about two of us in this town, Aaron Knapp and I, that go back and look at this shit to catch them in their lies, and we're all going to bring it out in court. So now that they reopened this meeting, on that note, I'm going to shut this down and say, Garen Petty, I'm out.